Today we're at Ming tomb, Changling. Now we're walking on Shen Dao, the sacred passage. Sacred Way. World Heritage. Imperial tomb of the Ming and Qing dynasty. And this is the biggest stone stele I have ever seen in China. One of the son of dragon, Bixi, is good at carrying heavy weight on his back. So stone stele always sit on this divine animal. The sacred path and started with two pillar thing and lined up with the sacred animals. They serve as a guardian to protect the emperor's afterlife and a tomb and afterlife. Wangzhu column. The clouds relief carving. The column sits on a base we call the Xumi base. This is a typical Xumi base. It has three parts: the foot, the waist, and the neck, head. So the waist is smaller and the head and foot are bigger, wider. So this is the Xumi zuo, and lotus petal, lotus flower. Now you can see the divine animals on both sides of the sacred path. 谢志, it's a sacred animal. Camels. 哦，卖墓地的。不照，这里不照相了。嗯。Elephant. Hearing. Horses. All the animal has one pair sitting and one pair standing. Standing horses. One is on their day duty. The other pair is on night duty, night shifts. Behind the divine animals, there are warriors, officers, and officials. They gonna standing here and accompanies the emperor for the rest of his life. Then here are government officials, scholars and officials, with something called a huban. They always go to court to meet the emperor with that huban, the thing in his hands. Now we reach the end of the Shenlu. Dragon Phoenix Gate. Love the design. Love all the stone decorations. Again, the central gate was for the emperor, like his tomb, like his coffin. And a government official goes the two gates on both sides. The central gate was for the emperor's coffin. We arrived at Dingling, the tomb of Emperor Wanli and his two emperors. And this was the first and the only one in 13 tombs. This was the only one got excavated. And the excavation started in 1956. So later we're gonna see the underground palace for the emperor. That's the best part. So you're gonna see what the emperor's tomb really looks like. Dingling. Main gate. Lots of cypress tree. It's evergreen, so it shows the emperor gonna live ever, never grow old. Will have eternity of life. In China, from many small details, you can tell how important the building is. For example, this building was built on such a tall and high terrace with a 须弥座 and with balustrade. Yes, some on high terrace but no balustrade, but this one has both. So it shows its imperial palace. It shows its importance by this. This is beautiful works. Dragon and Phoenix, Chinese king and queen. Ling Gate. It does not have any functions. It's not necessary. It's just to show the high status of this place. Confucius Temple always got a gate like this too. Portrait of Emperor Wanli. He came to his power when he was 10 years old and died in 58. But he had this tomb built when he was in 28. It's very forward thinking. 消灾延寿. The coins says averting disaster and prolonging life coin. I know this is a replica, but it almost looks the same. It's made of its crown made of very fine golden thread. You don't see any end. You don't see any crossing. So this is beautiful craftsmanship. Silk robe, a replica. The original, as soon as it was excavated, when the meets the oxygen, the color fading and the texture becomes crunchy. So it's a replica. So that's why Chinese government stop more excavation of the ancient tomb, because we don't have enough technology to protect things like paper or silk textiles. So we just wait for more advanced technology in the future. Now, after climbing the steps, we are at the Baocheng treasure city. It's surrounded by the city wall, and the inside it's like a dome. It's called a Baoding treasure dome. Under the Baoding lies the tomb of the Emperor Wanli. So excavation was happened here. They actually dig the 3 ditches, finally find finally find the entrance to the tomb. It was hard, not easy. It was such a big area, not easy to find the way in. Treasure dome. Under the dome, it was underground palace and the coffins. We're at the entrance to the underground palace. It's 27 meters underground. Lots of steps. That's like 10 floors, 9-10 floors. This was built recently, so easy for the tourists to find the way downstairs. Now you can see the bricks. These are original. We're in the underground palace and the real tomb. This was the entrance the people in the excavation team find. And Dingling, first wall. He definitely built his tomb like his palace, Forbidden City. Like one gate, one row after another. You can tell how much work this was involved to build things like this. Underground. Everything is underground. A lot of the emperor's possessions, like his throne, like Chinese saying, 视死如是生, like a treat past life, like a treat the present life. So basically everything the emperor used when he was alive, you can find their appearance in the tomb. This is where the coffin used to be. Unfortunately, during Chinese Cultural Revolution, some crazy red guard threw his coffins, which made very precious wood, nanmu, under the mountain. The red guards took out the skeleton and burned it. It's a tragedy. It's such a big tragedy during Cultural Revolution. So this is all replicas, not real. Coffins for the emperor and 2 emperors, and a small chest for the treasure chests. It's 27 meters down, so it's much cooler, the temperature, than the ground level. Feels a little scary, spooky. Now we just came out of the underground palace. This is the way in for the excavation team. 1956. It was hard to find the way in. It's such a big area. There's only one little path leading the way into the underground tomb. Now we are out of the Dingling. You can see it's a beautiful day and beautiful location. Feng Shui is really important for choosing the location of the tomb. You see a huge mountain behind. Behind the tomb means someone has your back, gives your energy. Thank you for watching. See you on my next video.